Hello, hello. Welcome to No Cut Cards Tarot, where I don't cut the cards, I just deal them. And today we are going to jump straight into our Aries Love Reading for the week of August 24th, 2020. Okay, you guys, any messages for my Aries in love for the week of August 24th, 2020? Messages for my Aries in love for the week of August 24th, 2020. My Aries in love for the week of August 24th. Sorry, I really was going to keep going, but I just had to make sure there wasn't a whole bunch floating around because I was never going to find them again. A lot of wands. And overall energy for our reading is going to be... Okay. Well, guys, let us see what we got, Aries. So your first card is the Two of Swords in reverse, okay? And the Two of Swords always represents petty squabbling, okay? But it's petty for a reason right now. Typically, petty squabbling is pointless. There's no reason. But right now, you're just nitpicking. But for what? Why, though? What does that do for you? It's doing something for you. So you need to figure out what the point is, okay? Because you got bigger fish to fry, okay? But we're moving on. You got this Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Wands, he is a man of action. He does exactly what he's supposed to do when he's supposed to do it. But at the end of the day, you can't be upset that he starts questioning why he has to do this, okay? Every day I sit here, every single day. At some point, I'm gonna start to figure out, why am I doing this? I'm gonna start questioning the reason behind it. Okay, what's the passion? What's the purpose? What's the purpose? Moving on. Four of Cups in reverse, okay? The Four of Cups is my cry over spilled milk card, okay? Literally, he's just sitting there crying. Literally, she's offering a new cup, like, please stop crying. It's not that bad. I'll fix it, right? But he's like, fuck that cup. I got four of them. What am I going to do with one more? But it's because his perception's not right. What am I going to do with one more? You could build a fort. You could use them as a foundation for table legs. You could throw a party. You know, you could do a number of things. Okay, it's completely up to you on Nine of Wands energy. How you're going to like this path. What are you going to do with them? Okay, what are these emotions going to do for you? How are you going to use them in the future? That's the question, Aries. What is this picking going to do for you down the road? Okay, what is it actually doing for you? Is this actually serving you? Is it making the situation better? Is it? No, probably not. And I don't think it is. You got the Ten of Wands coming up next. And those are just burdens. And as you're picking these fights, you're just costing more burdens. Picking them up, throwing them on your back. You left your socks in the floor, throwing them on your back. You and your plates, throwing it on your back. Your smelly shoes, throwing it on your back. And eventually, the only person who's going to get tired of this is you. Okay? You're going to get tired and you're going to get worn down and you're going to get tired of carrying these burdens on your back. So put them down. Aries, put them down. It is not doing anything for you and it ain't doing nothing for them. At the end of the day, stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your energy, okay? Because you're moving into this Three of Wands energy. Focus your energy, okay? Figure out what's your purpose. What's the point of this? Figure out the core of the issue, okay? Stop avoiding it because you can only avoid it for so long. Stop trying to mask it and face it. Okay, get right up in there and say, look, you pissed me off and you did X, Y, Z, and I'm not going to get over it right away. I need some rectification. I need some retribution, okay? And tell them what you need. So that way y'all can put this past behind you and get back to the kid-like wonder you used to. Because this petty, pickery bullshit ain't helping nobody. Okay? It just makes you both tired and makes you both angry. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Moving on. We are going to go ahead and get you guys some oracle cards before we get you guys out of here for the week, okay? It's too late. Okay. It's not too late. I didn't want to use those cards. I thought about it. They called me for a second. And they were like, nah. I felt like these ones would be more appropriate for you guys with everything going on. Get you some wisdom going on. This is my wisdom deck. Messages for my Aries in love for the week of August 24th, 2020. Messages for my Aries in love. I'm gonna explain why I laughed, but not yet. All right, Aries. So, okay, that's fine. So your first card here was strength, okay? And that's exactly what you're gonna need to get over this, okay? It doesn't take anything to show anybody you were wrong. It doesn't mean you're any lesser than. It doesn't mean that you're weak, okay? Because that's, for some reason, when people say I'm sorry or I fucked up, it means that they're lesser than of a person, and I don't understand where that comes from, okay? It takes strength to admit when you're wrong, okay? And sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and show how strong you are. Moving on. Oh, this is why I laughed. Okay, your next card was lust. Okay, nothing wrong with a little bit of lust. Okay, and oftentimes an apology is a great way to break into a little lust and maybe a lot of makeup. Okay, just FYI, a little lust never hurt nobody. You have the deceit card next. It did come out in reverse, so I do want to point that out. So I don't think that deceit is an issue, but if it is, don't let it hide back here. Okay, don't let it sit there all upside down and confusing, like you think it's there, but you don't really know it's there. So why don't you just ask about it? Okay, the worst thing they could do is lie. And who the fuck's got time to lie? Honestly, we grown. I ain't got time to lie. I'll tell you that much. It takes nothing for me to tell you the truth. It might hurt your feelings. But you'll get over it. We'll get over it. All of us. All right? And that's what it's coming down to, a broken oath. Okay? You got the oath card. It is extremely important to be able to trust the person that you're with. And if you cannot, if there is deceit and lust and you can't face these things and you can't get through these things, if you can't, these are the hardest situations to deal with in every relationship, okay? Deceit, lust, and broken promises. Oaths, broken promises. That's exactly what those are. Like, I don't make no oaths. You made a promise, right? Broken promises. They can make or break a relationship, okay? These are the pinnacles of the foundation. Okay, so the second that those are gone, so is the strength, guys. So if you feel like that this is the issue, you need to find the confidence, which is your last card. You need to find the confidence to confront the situation. Because picking fights with your significant other ain't gonna fix it. That ain't gonna make him keep his dick in his pants, okay? That ain't gonna make a little hot skirt sit her ass down somewhere, okay? You need to confront it. And you need to say, look, babe, if this ain't what you want, then let me go, okay? I can be happy elsewhere. And they'll believe you. And two things are going to happen. They'll get their shit together or they won't. And either way, two things are going to happen. Either you'll get their shit together and back it and throw it out, or you won't. But that's completely up to you. So I really hope that this helped, Aries. I really, really do. And I hope that this gives you the confidence to face the situation that you feel like you're facing. And if this is not the situation, okay, before I let you guys go, I do want to give you a warning that these messages do not resonate with everybody. I'm reading for a broad spectrum of horoscope, okay? So Aries, if this does apply to you, then it's meant for you to hear. And if it does not, it does not, okay? Take what resonates and leave what does not. All right, that is all I can do. But if you did not like your deal, that's cool, because there's always a chance at a better deal next week. And if you did, that's cool too, because I deal again next week too. But before I do let you guys go, I want to remind you guys to like my business page on Facebook at No Cut Cards, and my Instagram page, my Instagram page at No Cut Cards _tarot. Every Tuesdays I do live Tarot Tuesdays, and I answer one free question for everybody that comes through. So please come through and show your support. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next week.